viewers. I just wanted to make this quick video about the very short notice announcement from Home Depot about their halfway to Halloween drop. It will be happening tomorrow, April 8th at 7 a.m. Eastern, which is 4 a.m. for us West Coast hunters. And the interesting thing about this is the props that will be dropping tomorrow appear to be mostly different from the ones we saw at the managers meeting, which to me is a great thing because I was not a very big fan of what I saw there. I will quickly be going through a few of the props that have been confirmed to be releasing tomorrow and just giving my brief thoughts as well as showing you what they are. So the first is the crawler skeleton. Now, this guy was seen last year at the managers meeting, and due to tariffs, or perhaps it was the fact that people were complaining about his movement, he never showed up last year. So it's interesting to see him back. I hope they have improved his movement and maybe he'll move a little bit faster, which was everyone's big problem last year, but it's good to see him. Next is this knight. I've heard rumors online that his name is the Knight Frostbane. Clearly I can't call it quite a reskin, more of a different motif for the Knight Dullahan, essentially changing him from that red coloring to this more blue one. I don't know if they'll have changed his voice lines as well, but overall I think it's an interesting idea. The Knight Dullahan was pretty cool. My only issue with him was he was way too big for anything that I could put in my yard. Here is the Horrifying Hops, as I have been hearing him been called. Essentially an evil bunny. Some people have been calling him an Easter bunny, but I really don't see anything about him that would connect him to Easter or anything of the sort. He's essentially just an evil bunny. I mean, he's almost more in line with the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. But overall, I think he's at least a unique idea, so not complaining about him. Up next is a returning prop. It's the hearse that we have seen, I think, a few times at this point. And I had a chance to get this one for free one time, but unfortunately somebody else got there first. It's a pretty cool prop. I can see why they would bring it back. It's always popular. And next is another returning one, is the T-Rex skeleton. Now, I believe this came out as one of the original Home Depot Halloween props quite a long time ago, and we haven't seen it since, though a lot of people have asked for it to come back, so I'm glad to see it finally returning. What I'm not so glad about is the rumors on the price being $3.99, which for a static is quite a steep price. So maybe that price might change as we near Halloween. Maybe that's just a drop early access price. But if not, I mean, there's always the sales. As we know, when they price things too high, they tend to sit on the floor, and you can get them for a much more reasonable price in mid-October. Next is this horse, which appears to be the horse from the Knight Dullahan that has now bucked off his rider. So if you want just the horse, here's your opportunity for that. And here's another returning prop. Well, it's actually not quite a returning prop for us in the US. I believe last year this prop was released, but only in Canada. Even then, I'm pretty sure it was in pretty small numbers and very few people were able to get it. So it's good to see that they're bringing it back. It was pretty popular, and now we will have a chance to get this here in the US. Next is the Lethal Lily app-controlled version. This one we did see at the managers meeting a few weeks ago, and I still have my same complaints about it. I think this is a downgrade from the original Lily, and I don't think the app control really makes up for it too much, other than the ability to change her voice lines, which, being fully honest, I was not a fan of the original Lily's voice lines. I thought they were too on the nose and silly, which kind of took away from her as a witch. And this one is also a prop we saw last year that never got released. This is I think it's called Frostbite, not sure, but we saw him at last year's managers meeting and he completely disappeared. Nobody saw him. He was not released in Canada or anywhere, and people thought maybe he would come out for Christmas, and he did not. But now we see him, Looks like he's finally going to be getting a release. So if you wanted the evil snowman, now you have an opportunity. And here is another one we saw at the managers meeting this year. This is I'm not sure what, the name's floating around out there. It's essentially just this popping skeleton out of the barrel. I complained about it in the last video. My thoughts haven't changed. I don't think it's that great. And here we have the Jack in the Box clown. Now, there's two versions of him. There's a neon version, and then there's this black and red one. I was unable to find the neon version, but I remember seeing him in last year's managers meeting, and apparently he will also be releasing along with this alternate skin, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I don't think we've seen that before, where they released the exact same prop with two different model colors. So that's a little bit of a new idea that hasn't been seen yet. And here is the skeleton horse. We have seen this before, if I remember right. This is just a static. I believe the eyes light up and it's got some movement, but essentially it's just a static horse. And here is possibly one of the more weird ones from this lineup. It's this tree pumpkin vine monster. It looks similar to the 15-foot ghost or 12-foot ghost, I can't remember, but it does not appear to be that tall. So I think this is an entirely new prop. It's pretty interesting. I do wish that the head was a little bit different shape. I'm not so sure I like the weird, kind of odd shape that it's got there. But other than that, it looks okay. And this last one, as far as I know, is unconfirmed. I have only seen this on this, essentially, I don't know what it is, like a pricing chart that's been leaking around online. It shows this Plague Doctor, which doesn't even really look like an animatronic. It could be AI upscaled or something. And the price really just throws you off because he's more than double what the Plague Doctor from a couple of years ago cost. I believe that Plague Doctor was maybe $150, $180, I can't remember. And this guy's $400. So, I mean, he really better do something pretty cool to be worth $400. Otherwise, this is just an outrageously overpriced animatronic. He would go right up there with what's that guy's name that was at Lowe's from the Wednesday series? If you remember that guy's name, put it down in the comments. And that is going to do it for this video. It was just a quick announcement to let you guys know. I know it's an extremely short notice, but for those of you who do see this or from other creators putting this out, this is an opportunity. It will once again be tomorrow morning, April 8th at 7 Eastern, which is 4 for us on the West.